What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. If you're new here, thanks for checking out the video. My name is Jeremy and this is Jeremy's Wild World. Now, that's all from today's title. Today's video is going to be all about stag beetle breeding, and the species featuring in today's video is the Homoderus gladiator, an absolutely stunning species of stag beetle originating from Africa. But we'll be talking about them later on in today's video. And yeah, so of course today I'm going to be setting up a breeding tub for them, and fingers crossed we'll get some larvae in the next few months. Now, of course, how I set up this breeding tub is typically how I'll set up any stag beetle tub, but of course for larger stag beetle species, of course go for a bigger tub. But seeing how Homoderus gladiator is a smaller species, today we're going to be setting up a smaller breeding tub. So before I get into today's video, guys, I just want to quickly say that according to my YouTube statistics, a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell down below so you guys don't miss out on future content. Now, without further ado, let's start off today's video by showing you the stag beetles.
So to start off today's video, I thought I'd begin by showing you the species I'm going to be featuring in today's video, and this of course is the Homoderus gladiator. Now this stag beetle pair is the one that I picked up at the Southeastern Arachnid show. Really awesome time, and these beetles are a really nice pickup, as I did want to start working with more stag beetle species this year, and with these being a smaller one, it's much more manageable than going for the larger Dorcas or Hexostyrus or other species like that. And yeah, so Homoderus gladiator, commonly known as the gladiator stag beetle, coincidentally, is a smaller species of stag beetle originating from Africa. Now, what's great about these is, of course, the size. So if you don't want to work with a massive tub, like this species is great because what we're going to be using today to breed these is actually just a bra plus cube. And I'll be showing you guys how to set up their breeding tub. Now, although there isn't a lot of breeding information on this specific Homoderus, going off of what other people have worked with on the Homoderus species, it's pretty much safe to say that setting up their tub is pretty much like setting up any other stag beetle tub. So I'm going to begin by showing you the male. So here he is. I'm just going to pop him here. If he does wander off, I do apologise, but here he is right here. Now, the size compared to my finger, he is really small, but beautiful nonetheless, as you can see here. Focusing on him, there we go. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Now don't worry guys, we'll get some better footage of these in just a bit before we get into setting up the breeding tub. But yeah, he is really beautiful, and really happy to be working with this species. Now the female is a little different looking, but I will pop her on the log as well. She is currently playing dead, so she does look a little lifeless. Don't worry, she's just playing dead. You can see her moving around there. But yeah, you can see the colour difference between the male and the female. The female having very obviously more black to her elytra, this being the wing case and black spots, whereas the male is more of a browny orange on the elytra, with only the black spots being on the middle part of the body there. But yeah, so this is the pair. Really small species, and much more manageable stag beetle species, unlike your larger ones. And yeah, so let's get some up close footage of these beautiful stag beetles, and then we'll move on to setting up their breeding tub.
So now moving on to setting up the breeding tub for the Homoderus gladiator. Now as you can see, I'm going to begin by filling up a 1.3 litre bra plus cube with some topsoil. Now you don't necessarily need to use topsoil, but I like to use it for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that it allows me to maintain humidity within the substrate, making sure that the main substrate and the breeding logs don't dry out, as well as it allows me to save a little bit of that main substrate for later use, for grubs or for other breeding tubs. Now I'm going to be showing you the main substrate here, which is of course flake soil. Now flake soil is a man-made substrate consisting of fermented wood shavings. Now you can make this at home, but I haven't done so. It takes a little bit of time and I haven't had the time to do so. I'm going to begin by compacting it in, and then I'll start by adding these in, which are breeding logs. Now breeding logs are rotten whitewood logs. It can be oak, beech, etc. And this will be where the female stag will lay her eggs. Now she can lay eggs within the substrate, but it's really important to ensure that you add some breeding logs in there. As you can see, I just stacked them together in a nice pile, give her some options to dig into and lay around and within the logs. I'm going to fill the rest in with flake soil and just compact this in really well. Now the main reason why you want to compact this substrate really tight is because in the wild, stag beetles will typically dig quite deep within the ground, a couple meters at least, and that substrate is of course really compact. So by compacting the flake soil and the topsoil, it ensures that she feels comfortable in order to dig down and get the most eggs out of her as possible. So I'm just going to fill it pretty much to the top. You don't need to give a lot of space for these beetles as they'll primarily be digging down within the substrate. And yeah, so that's the breeding tub pretty much set up. Now I'm just going to add in a couple pieces of sticks just in case the adults fall over, they can grip onto something. And yeah, so the breeding tub's ready. Let's move on.
And with the breeding tub set up, all we got to do now is place the beetles inside, and fingers crossed in the next few months we'll get some larvae. Now, I may do an update video on both these guys and the Dorcas spinodolosis. If you guys don't know, I did make a Dorcas spinodolosis video, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check it out. But yeah, so I will do a larvae check on those two. Yeah, so let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. And off camera, I did just add a little bit of water to the flake soil since it was a little dry. Can add water every now and then, but don't want to make it super damp that's really soaking wet, just so it has enough humidity in there. But enough about that said. I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover for me setting up the breeding tub. First voiceover I've done since doing the TSS Christmas video, so let me know any feedback that you have in regards to that. And yeah, so enough chit chat, let's get these beetles into the tub. So what I'm going to do, I have one of their jelly pots because it's still pretty good. That was already in the tub. I'm just going to place it there, and I want to put the female just next to the beetle jelly, see if she'll start eating, and I'll pop the male behind her, see if he'll be interested in breeding with her. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So beetle breeding tub for Homoderus gladiator setup. You can see here, really nice breeding tub, and let's hope for some babies. I will cut back at the end of the video to see if any breeding action occurred, but if not, we'll end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's get right into the outro.
So that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really do hope that you guys found this video really useful if you guys are looking into setting up a breeding tub for stag beetles. Now, I may do another breeding tub in the future, but I have actually set up a breeding tub for stag beetles, and this being the Dorcas spinodolosis, and I will leave the link for that video down in the description below. Highly recommend checking that out if you haven't done so already. If you guys are looking to breed stag beetles, larger ones of course, check out that video. But yeah, so hopefully this Homoderus female will lay lots of larvae for me. I saw at the end of today's video, I did manage to get some clips of them actually pairing up. This was actually a few hours after I actually put them in the tub, so hopefully I'll get plenty of eggs from them. And yeah, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell down below so you guys don't miss out on future content. I'd also really appreciate if you follow me on Instagram, Jeremy's Wild World _ Jeremy's Wild World.sales. I'm really active posting pictures and videos with animals and inverts I keep when I don't upload on YouTube. So that's all from me today, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.